Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. Our brother Kevin Fitzpatrick, 9049, had a question for me. He said, what were you in prison for that was so bad you needed this protection in there? Honestly, I'm not really sure. We talk about needing the protection. The only thing I can think of is a lot of people become Muslim for protection whenever they go to prison, but that wasn't the case for me. I was into like gangs and stuff. I didn't know anything about Islam. I seen Muslims like praying there, but I didn't know anything about it. I never talked to them. I know they just stayed to themselves. But why some people need protection is because it's very dangerous. It's a different world. It's different rules. It's different everything. And you're around people that killers, thieves, drug manipulators. I'm talking mastermind criminals, smart criminals. And like I said in my other videos, if you want a shark, you're a minnow. You either eat or get ate, you know. Yeah, but protection because, like, there was some, like, one Thanksgiving in my pod, in my cell, my pod, they put an extra, Thanksgiving tray in there, and somebody ate it, and a couple people beat the guy to death. Like he died for some food, a little tray. Like it wasn't nothing on there hardly, but they beat him to death. And another case, like somebody died on the poker table several times, but when I think of right now, a dude, cause you get a mop, get the pod, the cells. I keep saying pod, if y'all don't know, pod is like a big open dorm with like a bunch of cells in it. So like maybe once a day, sometimes they unlock the cells. People come out in the pod and maybe watch a little TV. You can't really hear it because everything echoes. But, and then the showers are right here. And then, like, the table, people play poker, spades. I'm a spadeologist, by the way. but, yeah, like, okay, the people pointed out to, like, clean the cells. They come like trustees. They would clean the cell with like mop bucket, mops. So a guy took the mop stick off and beat the dude to death. And then another case, cause you have phones with like the cord and it's like into the wall. And the dude had a bad phone call. And he wrapped it around another dude that was sitting with him's neck and he choked him out, you know? So you never know, like, everybody's different and people go through their own things. You don't know what somebody else is going through. So somebody could be, you know, on the phone and just be told their woman is out cheating or their mom died. Then they're already a bad person, love to fight. So, like, who knows? If you say anything wrong, you ain't even gotta say nothing wrong. Sometimes you just look at them. I've experienced that when I was in youth prison, like before prison, when I was younger. I just like, I don't even think I looked at him, but he just started swinging on me. but everybody's got problems. Not like they're not okay. Some of them are like the best people I ever met was in prison because they've been through so much and they don't judge nobody and they're very they're just what's the word I'm looking for? They're just very understanding. They're not judgmental at all, and I don't like people that think they're better than everybody, and they're not like that in prison because we're all here together. You know, we got to make the best of it. So like, prison taught me a lot. But again, the brother said, what was it so bad that I needed protection? Like, I wasn't sure what he's asking because when I went to prison, I didn't become Muslim. Like, never crossed my brain. Matter of fact, when I left prison, I just got a PhD, a degree in criminology. Like, I learned how to do what I was doing illegal better. Like, I really didn't have no incentive on changing. I just wanted to not get caught, you know. But while I was in prison as an adult was okay, here was my mindset back then. Okay, so it's not now. I'm completely different. But back then, okay, I was in Tennessee, but I moved to Louisville, Kentucky around like 19, right? When I was like 19. And I didn't have nowhere to stay. I was like homeless, sleeping outside at parks. I had a friend, a kid, he was like the same age, 18, 19. And his parents gave him a car, so he had like a BMW. He would let me drive and he would feed me. You know, he would help me out. We would do drugs together. But he stayed with his girlfriend and his girlfriend's parents. So, we come up with a plot to, you know, why his girlfriend and her parents was gone at work and school. We would break in the house because he would already leave it unlocked. And then we would, like, every valuables we would take. And we either took them to the pawn shop or sold them. Now, I remember I got, like, the video games, the TVs. I even took trash bags full of DVDs, like videos. And then, took them, here's how I got caught. I took them to a pawn shop and I sold the DVDs for like $1 a piece. And, like a couple days later, I remember I'm sitting at my friend's house, another friend, and I was eating Chinese food. And I walked outside and the police came up and said, "Hey, what is so-and-so your name?" I was like, "Yeah." It was like, "Put your hand behind your back. You're under arrest." So I went to jail for burglary, right? Burglary. Second degree burglary, which is a felony. So when I went, like, I fought my case because I didn't make bond. I fought my case in total 13 months in the county, which is like a horrible, horrible experience because you don't get freedom like you get way more freedom in prison. You're like in a small area for like months and months and months. And I wasn't a trustee. So like I was always hungry. I was just going crazy. Like I remember I was going so crazy. I played spades like butt naked with no clothes. Cause like when you play spades, like when you bid 10, we say put the nuts on it. So I would like drop my sack on the table, and I'd be like, I'm going 10. Like I had no hope. I thought I was like done for. So like a few months later, my attorney said the district attorney is offering you like 10 years. I said no, I'm not taking that, and I said I go to trial. Then a few months later, they come to me with 7, and then the same thing, they're like 5, 3, and then when they came the last time after over a year, 13 months, she came to me. She was like, "Look, I'll be honest with you. Your co-defendant, which is the kid that I did it with, your co-defendant is in the courtroom right now, and he agreed to testify against you. And he's putting all of this on you. And he's already out. He's on probation. He stayed like 1 day in jail and got out. So, and then like, I've been in this system like so long. Like when I was a kid growing up, when I was an adult, always by this point, I've been in and out, in and out. I know that they don't care about truth, what's false, justice, nothing like that. They care about money. Everything is money. And they just want a conviction. They don't care if you get 6 months or 40 years. They don't care if you get 6 months or 40 years. But, sorry about that. Somebody's coming in. But, yeah, they don't care at all. So she was like, look, because I had tattoos on my face way back then. I've had tattoos for years and years and years. Like, I forget I have them sometimes until, like, somebody tells me. But, she was like, hey, look, he's in there going to testify against you. The judge is going to give you the max and probably say you did this and you probably did some more based on how you look. So, you need to take these 2 and you'll get credit served. Like when I was locked up, fight my case, I'll get time served for that. So, said okay, and I signed. I pleaded guilty for felony. That's pretty much it. And then I made parole to a halfway house because this was my first offense as an adult at the time, first felony. As an adult. So, I paroled out to a halfway house, but it didn't go good, and I stayed. Like I said, I didn't change at all. I just tried to be more smarter, you know. I ended up going back, but not jail. They sent me to prison because, look, here's my DOC number, which is Department of Correction. The 242-740. 252-740. Sorry. And but anyway, they sent me back. So and that's where the guy got beat up for the tray. He got beat to death for an extra tray. But hopefully this answers your question. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Thank you.